So my video cut out then, I'm not too sure why. So that's the spray bottle that holds the water in we're going to use, and we're going to look at the Madagascan hissing cockroaches. They live in one of these Komodo vivs. They're really good. It just slides open like that, nice and simple. And for these guys, what we're going to do is make sure nothing's gone mouldy. Here we've got odd little bits, which is not too bad. They actually like it mouldy, but we don't. Let me show you one. Slide it open. So they're almost adults, so they'll probably hiss. Hear that? Yeah, Belle doesn't approve of them hissing, do you, Belle? So where that's all a bit mildewy, you see there, that needs to come out really. I'll do that later because I just want to make the video now, so I'll come back round to it. Put gloves on and lift the dish out. Give them a little scrib of water to keep them nice and damp. They like damp, humid atmosphere. When you take the food out, you do need to lift it carefully and then look underneath before you move it out, because sometimes they're hiding underneath. But there's more than you think in here. See, they're all hiding underneath things. They like to be in the dark and hide under. So that's the Madagascan hissing cockroaches. Now we leave that one on my desk. Slide the lid in, make sure it's totally secure. And then we're going to get the stick insects down. There's 2 vivs full of those. Indian stick insects are currently at the top, and the bottom one is Black Panther ones. So I'm going to leave you there having a look at the Black Panther ones, while I lift the Indian stick insects down. Pop them on there. So as part of the morning routine here, what you're really doing is checking that it's secure so that there's not a gap at the back edge here. Make sure it's been closed properly. Having a little look and seeing they're okay. And these are, they've still got a few leaves to be going at. We need to get them some new bushes in another couple of days. And then we squib some water through the top. They think it's raining. Gives them just enough moisture. And that keeps them going. So if you want to come down there and sit there and watch them ones, I will just get the Black Beauties off the desk and bring them onto the desk. Black Beauties are babies. Again, I'm checking to see, show you. I'm checking to see that the viv is secure at the back. Let's see if you can see some. There's a couple on the plant pot there. There's a big one. There's only one big one in here. And it's sitting, I don't know if I can get it so I can see it because of the light. You might just be able to make that out. I can't see around there. It's on the leaf. So these again, I'm just checking everybody's there and that it's shut, and then we'll make it rain again. Just a light dusting. And again, with the bottle that's been left for several hours, so it's dechlorinated water. Okay. Now, to put these back, because they're designed to stack, but that means, although they're supposed to get ventilation, because there's a little gap, I think they're not vented enough. I swap the order round. So this time, the Dubai cockroaches are going at the bottom. So just while I lift them, I'm going to put you there to look at the stick insects. When the Dubai cockroaches have to be at the top, it's a problem. Just got to move the stick insects out of the way. So you'll have to just watch nothing for a minute. Because they're so heavy, if you don't feel confident to put them at the top, then don't. Because they are really heavy. And I'd rather somebody not do it than risk dropping them. Stick insects back on top. I'll show you in just a second. There we go. And that makes, I think, a quite nice, attractive stack. And it means we can see them really well. Okay, so what we're going to move on to next, let's just get the water bottle. There it is. Move on to the praying mantis. Praying mantis are usually on the roof of their enclosure. And there we go. There's one there. All we're doing in here is checking they're okay. That there at the bottom, that's not food for the praying mantis. These are ferocious killers. That's food for their food. I think this one's eating its food. It was a cricket in there, quite a big one. They're ferocious hunters, they grab it and kill it. So for these guys, it's checking that gap at the back, make sure it's shut, and giving a little spray. If you ever have to open these guys, you have to be really careful, because I think you can see the praying mantis is right there by where you're going to open it, and you can end up with the legs trapped. So we need to sort of encourage them to move before you open it. And unless you're a reptile expert, an insect expert, I wouldn't be opening it. So we've got 2 of these, they're both female, they were both rescued. Somebody thought they'd be a lovely pet to have and decided they wouldn't. This is Ripley. Ripley is a little bit less friendly. It's the way to spray water. Oh, he's going to fly. There you go, you can see him better. Bell's barking because somebody's just arrived. So that's this side of the room. I will do a third video that does the other side of the room later.